Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea&Art. I hope you all are well. So let's start today's video. So today's video I am using another of the into resin mold, and this is according to the autumn theme. So this is the mold. It is a pumpkin mold as it is written. So I'm going to open it and let's see. So this is going to be a very shiny, lovely pumpkin. So I was really excited to receive this one. So there were so many ideas coming to my mind, and then I went with this simple one. What I'm doing here is that I have mixed my low viscosity resin. I will recommend using a deep pour. So I will be filling my mold with the resin now, and then after that I will be adding a lot of different items into this. So this is probably the easiest way of making something really unique, and it is very beginner friendly. I do get a lot of requests for creating stuff that is beginner friendly, because sometimes I do create things that get very technical and there are so many steps involved. So that's the reason. Sometimes I really like to create something really simple so that everyone can make them and enjoy. So starting off with my gold foil, it is, very important for me to add those stuff. So this is actually a combination of copper, gold, and some dark color foils. It is perfect for this autumn theme. And after that I will be adding some fantasy film into the mold, and then I will be adding some dry flowers. I'm going to add some crystals also because it is going to be magical. So I'm using some dried roses. So one advice I want to give for the beginner is that when you're making these kind of items where there are a lot of things involved, so they do rise up when you're doing it one go. So if you do it in steps, it is perfect for you. So in between I will be adding this brass alcohol ink just to add a little bit of shimmer in between. So as I was explaining that you can make this in 2-3 layers, and make sure when your first layer is slightly sticky, it is cured but slightly sticky, make sure to do the second layer. In this way, when you do the layers, you don't get any lines in between. If you are doing it on a cured resin, then you will see a lot of lines in between. So that's what I'm just suggesting you. So I'm just going to make it in one go, and then I'm adding some dried orange lilies. This is so perfect for a combination for making for autumn, and I really love the combination of these dry flowers. And in between I will be adding different shades of fantasy film. I really enjoy making this style of resin items because they are really easy, and then plus also they look very elegant. You can add a little bit of glitter in between, so I'm using this flower also. Now it's really up to you, whatever flower you want to add. You can add favorite combination of yours, your friends. These are perfect for making gifts also. You can also add crystals in between if you're giving it as a gift. And I think this is perfect gift for, you can make these for Halloween also. It is so perfect. I will be making few for Halloween also, but for now I'm going with the autumn theme. So that's the reason I will be adding some smoky quartz, some amber. So I will be adding some crystal chips, and in between I'm adding my resin. You can also dip your flower in advance in through the resin, so that in this way you will get very less air bubbles. And then I also added some pearls. So in this way I will be filling this up. A little bit of more fantasy film, and I will leave this to cure, and I will see you after 2 days. Because this is a deep pour resin, it is going to take 2 days. So a sad tragedy happened here, and the tragedy is that I really don't know what happened and my resin was not curing. So this is actually after 1 week, and I actually know the thing that I can put this into the freezer. So I wrapped it up and I put it into the freezer, but still it was not cured. I was so disappointed because this mold was so amazing and it is shiny. I really didn't want to ruin this, but I don't know now what to do because my resin is still in a melting state. It didn't freeze up into the freezer. So I decided after 1 week that I'm going to remove this out of the mold. Actually, this was going in the collaboration with Tracy. They were doing a autumn collaboration, and I wanted to put this in the collaboration video, but I got a fail, so I didn't do that. but I thought I'm going to share with you because you know that a lot of resin, a lot of stuff went into this. So this is out of the freezer now. It is a little bit cured, but still I'm going to show you because this is something I really want to show you, that whatever we as a resin artist make, it's not always 100%. It is going to be messy. We do mess up a lot. So I just wanted to show you. So this was actually the bottles you saw me made, and I have a videos. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to clean this mold. I really don't know myself, but after 1 week I thought this is the time I need to now clean this up, because it is not curing, it is not freezing, nothing is doing. So you can see some parts are, I think these are at the moment, I think it's freeze, otherwise it's not curing, and the lower part is still in the liquid form. So you can see that because it is frozen, it is going to melt now. And this is the mold here. My hands are sticky, but one thing that helped me were the silicone wipes. These are not the normal wet wipes. These are the silicone wipes. They were my lifesaver and they saved me. You can use alcohol sprays also, the isopropyl alcohol. But for this mold, trust me, the silicone wet wipes did their job and they cleaned the mold really well. I'm going to take a lot of tissues now. They are actually the wipes. And you can see that, yeah, totally a fail here. So this is the process here, and I'm going to remove this all of the resin. Yeah, these wipes were really helpful. They remove the resin, uncured resin, really well out of the mold. So that is what I will be doing here. And this took me around half an hour to clean this up, and then I washed it with a warm water and a dishwashing soap, and then my mold was ready to use. Now my only fear is that is it shiny or not, because it is ruined. So I did mix up the resin again. So all the process is the same. I'm going to speed up the process. So it is the same that I showed you I did here. The only difference is that I'm going to add a little bit of orange pigment in between, just to make it a little different from the previous one. So that is what I'm doing here. So it is done now, and I put a holographic inlay on the top of the mold, a little bit of resin overspill, that's it. And I'm going to demold it, and let's see, it is cured now. Fingers all crossed. I know that it is cured, but previous adventure was not so fun with this pumpkin mold. Actually, I was thinking of making few pumpkins, but then the videos was already so delayed. I went with this one. I will later be making more of the designs with this pumpkin, but for now I'm going to make this one. I was really curious to see the result. And here we go. My pumpkin is out of the mold, and I'm really happy that it is shiny, and yeah, I'm loving it. It turned out really pretty. There is so much to see inside this pumpkin. There are flowers, gold leaves, copper leaf, then there are crystals inside there. There is moss. I put some green moss inside. So whenever you're going to rotate it, it is going to show you a lot of color play, and it is perfect for the display. And then, yeah, there are crystals inside also. So I'm really loving it. I did color the top bit, the tip of the pumpkin, in a golden color. So this is the final look of the pumpkin. I'm really loving it. You can play it in the sun. the fantasy film inside the pumpkin are showing all the colors. So it is really perfect. And I am loving this mold. It is shiny mold. It is a beautiful, good size mold. And I will link everything in my description, including 20% off discount you can get on this mold. So these molds are carefully handcrafted. They are really lovely mold. I just love them. So that's it for today. Actually, the video had been different if I didn't had the bad experience, but I really wanted to show you that not every time it is 100%. We do get very a lot of fails also. So I wanted to share with you my journey, what went through. So I hope you liked it, and if you and I hope you learned anything from it. And if you have any suggestions, do let me know. And thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. Thumbs up if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider do so. And take good care of yourself. Bye bye.